answer is simple, but not an easy one to implement. The first is the mindset. What is the mindset? You know, have you ever heard of the term giver's gain? Right? Giver's gain is really, you're here not only to get referrals, but you're really here to help and understand other people. And that's a hard mindset to change. So you can't get that. You've got to focus on that first. The second thing we need to focus on is the skill set. Now the skill set is how do you train your members to give you the right referrals? Because someone can give you a lead, but if it's not appropriate, for example, if someone gives me a kindergarten lead, it's not appropriate because I don't teach kindergarten. You know, so you've got to teach your members how to get the right referrals to you. So now the question is the skill set. Let's focus on the second one. Assuming you've got through the first one and the mindset that you're here to help others. The second one is how are we going to help the skill set? You want to foster an active learning environment. You come here week after week, and your week after week is really to train others and how to help you get the right referrals. So you're really here, this 40-second commercial is here to help train all the rest of you. And that's your mindset you have to have when you're talking about, I'm not selling you math services. I'm trying to say which would be the best service of what people would be able to you to refer to me. And that is the key for coming back over and over and over again. We're training our members here. So now the question is, how do you foster that learning environment? How do we train our referral sources? So what we recommend, all right, is that you decide each week you're going to have a little bit of a lesson. And it may not be the same lesson. For example, I teach elementary school, but I also teach middle school, and I also teach high school, and I also teach college algebra. But if I put all that in one session, it's not really going to be training you very well. I need to break that up into small bits. And so we need to understand how that works. And so when you're up here doing your 40-second commercial, you need to do that. The second thing you might want to do is to say, I need a specific name. I'm looking for a particular individual. For me, I could say, I'm looking for the head of a parent-teacher organization in an elementary school. That's specific. And if you can give me that name, I can contact them, and that would be a wonderful referral for me. So you've got to be specific. Try to think of a name of someone that you would like to get in touch with. You never know who in this organization knows that person. Or maybe, for example, I am 3 steps away from knowing President George Bush, elder, all right? The reason is because my wife was a director of a church choir. The cantor was the secretary of George Bush here in Houston. So I'm only 2 steps away from knowing George Bush. You don't know in this group how many steps away you are from someone that you're trying to get in contact with. So try to be specific when you're trying to reach out to a specific person. It will really help you. That's your education moment.
Great job.